Hey, what up, guys? We're back. Welcome to the This Is My Moment podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Mitchell, and you know who I got riding shotgun.
What up, good people? It's your boy, Money Mitch, back with another episode.
Let's go to work.
There ain't no stopping it. This is my moment. Join the movement. We bringing people together, bringing positivity, making changes for the better.
Today, guys, you tuning in. We got another Moments with Mitch. KT, what's on your mind?
Yes, sir, man. This is something that's been in our friend group. We've been talking about this for the last couple weeks. Do you think sports I'm gonna say in America. We'll start there. Do you think sports is the newest form of propaganda? And when I say that, this is what I mean by that. Things be happening, right?
Yeah.
Then oh man, we got this new in-season tournament. Now, people ain't really focused on politics. People ain't really focused on voting, doing the things in the community. Everybody is, it's a new play-in tournament. Yeah. That's the new buzz. Water cooler talk every Monday. Yeah. First thing people talking about when they get into the office. Yeah. Sports. It's like a cult thing. Like over the weekend, everybody glued to their couch, glued to their TV sets. Yeah. Watching sports, whether it's baseball, football, basketball. It's a sport going on at every time of year that they could divert your attention to.
I never really thought about it because, growing up in sports, it was always just a way of life.
Right.
But it is funny because people gravitate towards the sports. That means they're not paying attention to some of the real life things that's going on. Yeah. And it's funny how a lot of times, you're right, like this year's Super Bowl was real crazy. We watched the Super Bowl over here, and they were talking about the colors.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
that's what kicked it off. Yeah.
But at the same time, it was a lot of real world stuff going on too, to where now, just like you talked about it offline, maybe the NFL put the conspiracy out there about the colors.
Because if nothing else, it's going to get people talking about the NFL. Yeah. It's going to get people talking about the game. Eyes on it that might not necessarily even care, but now, it's a conspiracy. The NFL is, doing some underhanded, backhanded stuff. So now it's people that are invested that wasn't even invested to begin with. Yeah. Then you pile on top the Taylor Swift thing. Yeah. Another group of people that probably wouldn't be invested in football at all. Yeah. Wouldn't even be invested in it. Yeah. But now Taylor Swift, and now it's whole 20% spike in views and all that stuff, all the good stuff. And then going back to the colors and the conspiracy with that, you put that out there, you drop the breadcrumbs. Now everybody's talking about how the NFL, it's just fixed. It's going to be these teams. We see it. They keep putting it out. And then plot twist. Right at the end, like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
You're right. And
switch it up on them.
And if your focus is on this, then it can't be
on real world issues. Like communities that don't got good running water. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think about it because I saw a documentary the other day on the History Channel. Man, shout out to the History Channel. We need sponsorship dollars if y'all interested. But man, I seen like in the Roman days. Yeah. That was the whole point of the Colosseum. Yeah. The whole point of the gladiator was to give people something to do, to occupy their time and their energy so that they couldn't sit around and figure out how to overthrow whoever's in power. And then I go back. This is a little thing. The bubble. Yeah. Like 2020. COVID had the world shut down. Yeah. Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Riots everywhere. Yeah. They said, hey, we got to get this NBA thing back going, man. We got to put them in the bubble. We'll seclude them. We'll separate them from everybody, but we got to get sports back on TV. Shit ain't working. Yeah. And then, before you know it, riots has done died down. Everybody back in front of the TV, watching the playoffs, watching the bubble. But like I do commend like the NFL, the NBA, some of the teams that didn't play and all of that stuff. Like they try to they made a stand, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like they version of taking the knee.
With the T-shirts and all that stuff. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they still played. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they still garnered those eyes and that attention off of real world issues that need to be talked about, need to be brought to the forefront, need to be, you know what I'm saying, put on the solution block. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then it's kind of like, Yeah. But it's a lot easier if everybody just keep doing what we doing, man. It's working how it's working.
Yeah, don't.
But it really ain't working how it's working. It's working for a select few people, but
not for everybody.
Not for everybody for the most part.
You know what's funny is, to me, that sounds like that old smoke and mirrors trick. You know what I mean? Like a magician. You looking over here, but all the action's going over there.
Yeah, watching the right hand while the left hand doing all the work.
Man, that's crazy. But you know what? Like, honestly, I ain't never really thought about it. And that is something to think about, because when COVID happened, I think that was huge for us as a nation, us as a world. And people started coming together because you ain't had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You stuck in the house.
Everybody in there researching, trying to make sure you can make it out. But then when that fear factor set in, we human at the end of the day. Everybody we pack animals. So everybody's gonna start to connect.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's one of the biggest things is to divide and conquer. If everybody stays separated, it's easy to keep.
Yeah.
So you can keep everybody suppressed, but people start coming together, start putting their brains together, start putting their dollars together, start putting their resources together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stop a collective.
Yeah.
But if you keep everybody separated and you keep everybody over here thinking that this is these other people over here think this about you, and keep everybody separated, it's easier to, you know what I'm saying, control people.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I think about that too, is when the COVID thing was happening, right, and it wasn't no sports and nothing, people were working from home, a lot of markets took a hit. Yeah. And I say that as companies was closing, we all know that, but think about this here. Think about the clothing industry. You ain't got to go to work every day, so you can sit around the house in one or two outfits for the week. Maybe you shower, maybe you don't, whatever. But you ain't got to change clothes. Yeah. So you ain't spending that money. The restaurants, you ain't got to go buy your lunch. You buying your Whole Foods or whatever, your grocery stores, your HEBs, those things, man, they bringing them to the house.
Making it work.
Yeah. The gas, ain't nobody driving nowhere. Mm-hmm. So guess who? You ain't got to pay for no gas. So car makers, everybody was taking hits. So you right. So you know what we need to do? We need to start opening some of this stuff back up. So you know what? Now we can, instead of $250,
open up the economy,
man.
And then when they did open it back up, inflation at its finest.
You right. So when that COVID hit, you right. People started to bond, come together, realize, you know what? I ain't got to go to work. I'm gonna get on this computer, get some of this knowledge, start working for myself. I'm gonna work from home.
And that changed. That in itself changed everything, because now people ain't going. They didn't go back to work.
You right. But then too, we didn't have nothing else to do. So then COVID all of a sudden became a little less COVID.
Yeah.
Sports came back on TV. Yeah. Sports came back on TV. You know what? Maybe just groups of 10.
Yeah. We'll open back up the sporting events, spread out, can't sit next to each other.
You're right. I never thought about it. Maybe it is a lot of smoke and mirrors inside of that. And I'm a conspiracy theorist too, man. Like,
to a degree. Don't try to take us out.
We
ain't in here with the foil on our head, but everything ain't on the up and up. We smell it.
Yeah.
For sure.
So let me ask you this. So sports is a way to get everybody, you know what I'm saying, back in and not looking at this. What about that social media? What you think about that?
Man, that'd probably be the biggest one of them all. And you see they trying to shut down TikTok over here now.
I've seen that, but
I don't even know how do you do that. Like, it's an app. Like, how do they say, all right, well, who's going to cut off the access to it?
Brother, you talking, you know, you.
I don't even know why I asked him. He got an Android.
We're not finna do that again. We're not finna do that. But, I don't know nothing about no computers, but I would say they would block it almost like they would do like anything else when it's just a computer. It's the internet. So just put a firewall against it.
Yeah, but ain't it, don't China own TikTok?
That's a reason, because China now, they part of the BRICS. So it's a lot of stuff.
But they say our TikTok ain't the TikTok that everybody else they got. Like, our TikTok ain't the China TikTok.
What?
Yeah, that's what they say. They say our TikTok is like dance, like the dancing, the funny stuff.
Yeah.
They TikTok is like kids doing STEM projects, like science stuff, like educational stuff. Like, it's two completely different TikToks.
I ain't know that, brother.
Yeah, but I heard it. But I don't know nobody in China to confirm.
Yeah.
So if y'all in China and y'all watching, drop it in the comments. Let us know if y'all TikTok is different than ours. Because we over here. We ain't doing no learning.
Yeah. That's crazy. But I think that social media too, man.
I think that might be the biggest form of propaganda. Because it's, everybody's on it. That's the best way to reach. People, huh? Yeah, that's the best way to reach everybody.
Yeah.
Because some people ain't got email addresses. Some people ain't got LinkedIn, but everybody got a Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah. They got some.
Yeah. So you getting on that social media, controlling the message, control the masses.
Goes back to DT and his Facebook campaigns with Donald Trump. You know how you gotta watch it on YouTube. You know,
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, but they say that was the whole thing with him in Russia.
Yeah,
they was just false news, like just putting any news on social media and people believing it.
Yeah,
saying, oh yeah, this is going on, and people just
fall into it.
Yeah, not doing no research, not
believing it.
Yeah, not doing no homework for themselves, just blindly following.
Man.
Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
I missed that.
Man, it came out in the early 2000s, but man, it's slowly looking like this is what our country's coming to. It's like a farce. Like the movie goes, like the United States is just getting dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber.
Yeah, and
it's things like social media, misinformation, and people not really doing their due diligence, not really going to learn for themselves, it's easier just
following.
Take it. Take somebody's word and just follow. But where is that really going to lead you to? Because it goes right back to propaganda, man.
I think it's going to be that in everything, man. Everything is propaganda. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Commercials are propaganda to a degree.
Yeah. Even the way that stores put the items out, how they keep the candy and stuff right there by the register.
Yeah.
Or they put all the stuff that kids will want down low so the kid can
reach.
So it's all a gimmick. It's all a hustle.
It's all psychological. That's the crazy part about it. It's like the small things like that are happening that you don't think it's like a rhyme or reason to, but it's a whole room full of real smart people that have thought of all of this stuff, like the color schemes and all of that stuff. It's just, I guess it's just like everything is a mind game, but it sucks that
we the ones they playing it on.
We the mice in the maze.
But you know what too though? For me, the best way around that, and we talked about this a while back, is the Google, man. Just go in there and try to research it. Go to the library, try to find your own thought pattern inside of this stuff. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you, hey man, it's raining outside. Take an umbrella. It's sunny, you know what I'm saying? Like actually go out there and do it yourself. That way you can stay abreast of what's going on. But some people may not even care enough though. You know what I mean?
That's the biggest thing. Going back to it, it's like, how is this really going to affect me right now? Because that's what, in my group of friends, I got a bunch of homies that don't vote.
Yeah.
And we always say, like, man, how you going to change things if you ain't going to vote? How you going to change things if you ain't going to vote? But it seems like people these days, they mentality is, man, if I vote, the person that I vote for ain't going to change the things that I need or want them to change.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for somebody, they going to get in there and they going to do what's best for them and they people.
Yeah.
Because everybody going to look out for themselves.
Yeah. I didn't used to vote.
You vote now?
Yeah. I've been voting for the last 12 years, 13, 14 years, somewhere around now. And I was that person. And Heather, man, she's big into politics, man. But she also says this about it. She says that the president voting, when you vote for the president, she said that's the minimal stuff. You need to be voting for your councilmen, your city, your leaders, your mayors, your senators, those people, because those people are the ones that directly impact us. Like the president, he signed something, man, he got to go through so many wickets and gadgets that by the time it get to it, it's watered down. But your mayor, your governors, your senators, your House of Representatives, these cats that's local, like those are the ones you need to go out there and really put your finger on that button for, because those are the ones that can directly affect you. And then when just listening to it, right, she just wore me down. Honestly, I can't say I did it, man. She wore me down, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it just so she'll get off my back. Yeah. Then when I did it, you know what I'm saying, my guy didn't win. Right? I'm like, what are we voting for? She said, it's not the fact that we didn't win. It's the fact that you still made it known. So those votes may not have got you to win, but they still counted. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a lot of the propaganda is not even going out there. So for me, just going out there and seeing it and seeing all these different people that's running, the county judge and all these people that's doing the things that affect me, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to keep voting because this guy thinks like me. This guy's trying to do the stuff that I want to do. So now I did my research on it. Now I print out the paper. You know what I'm saying? I check. Okay, I'm gonna do him. So when I go in there, I already got my little thing. I just do. And it was all because she pressured me into researching and understanding that stuff, so I won't be just another sheep. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's what propaganda is just making people sheep. And do your research, man. And you vote.
Nah,
you don't vote. What you mean you don't vote?
I ain't been voting, bro, because I have that same mentality. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna go out there. Stand in line. Yeah. Waste my day. Yeah. I'm going to go vote. My guy ain't going to win. What's the point?
Yeah, I dig it.
Because it's like my one vote don't matter.
But let me ask you this. What if your guy do win?
I feel like in politics, I don't know enough.
Yeah.
So just like you said, it's going to take like to go and like really do some deep digging.
Yeah.
But man, I just feel in my heart of hearts.
Yeah.
That these people are people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as righteous as you sound the whole campaign, when you got the power, when you got the staff in your hand, and you could be like, hey man, we gonna do this?
Yeah.
Or we gonna do this? Man, I feel like at the end of the day, people
they come out.
Yeah, it always do. It always do. People are gonna be like, this will benefit them, but not me.
Yeah.
But this will benefit me and not them so much.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is it's that, man, and all this ties back together because I looked at it and I look at net worth. Right? Yeah. And these are just generic numbers, so don't hold me to this. But you got some people that go into like positions and their net worth may be $1 million. Right. They do 2 or 3 years. Next thing you know, they up to $50 million. Yeah. I'm like, I don't understand how a cat that's making $200,000 a year net worth go from $1 million to $50 million without knowing something that other folks don't know. And this is what goes back to that smoke and mirrors. All the while these bills are getting passed. All the while these people are getting voted on and farm is doing this and people are doing that. And we watching football. Come on, man.
That's why the 1% is the 1%, and 99% is doing all the work for the 1%.
We down here hustling and bustling, cheering on a team that we can't even we ain't got no business owning or nothing. We just cheering in this.
And no real investment at all.
Besides some jerseys in a room or something in your house. And they over here passing bills that's making money for everybody that's...
Amazon make billions of dollars, ain't pay no taxes.
Come on, man. And I'm watching football.
Man.
Paying 33%.
Man, and $300 for the league pass for the year. Man, no win. No win at all. Man.
Okay, let me ask you this then. How can we get around it besides the research? What else can we do as a people to help each other? You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing. It's to help each other. Don't look at it like don't look at each other like competition.
Yeah.
Look at each other like resources. That's the biggest thing. And that's, again, goes back to divide and conquer. You can keep people separated.
Yeah.
But if people are actually communicating, we all people, bro. We all doing the same thing every day.
Trying to make it.
Exactly. So everybody already starting with a common ground.
Yeah.
And everybody already got a common goal. So how it is, if everybody have that type of thought process, it shouldn't be nothing to come between us because we all doing the same thing, trying to get to the same place when you really just break it down to the bare bones of it.
Yeah.
But I think that's the biggest thing, man, is people coming together. And you see it all the time. When people come together, that's when change the powers happens. The change happens, or the powers that be make more effort to separate. It's one or the other. Yeah. There's only two things that's going to happen.
And man, that's solid too. You're right, man. And a lot of people do see each other's competition, whether you just black or white,
Yeah, it don't matter.
Asian, you don't look like me, I'm not going to help you. And that's exactly the wrong way for us to be successful as a country.
Yeah.
I believe that the moment everyone realizes that your skin color is not necessarily who you are as a person, to accept everyone for who they are, no matter where you stay at.
Yeah.
And then you start pooling your resources.
Yeah.
I know this, you know this, he knows that. We may all look different, but you know what? That common goal and that common want starts to take shape. And
get the snowball rolling.
Come on now. So now when they start pitching out that misinformation, all of a sudden you're like, hang on. My man, he's into this pharmaceutical stuff, or he's into these stocks, and he's looking at the pie charts and the candlesticks and all this stuff. That don't sound right. We may be in for a recession, but they not selling recession. They saying inflation, but they pitching us a bubble basketball or in-game sporting event to where you're not really thinking about it no more.
Mm-hmm. You ain't even seeing seeing the setup the whole time.
What?
Yeah, man.
This is the first time I really actually just thought about the smoke and mirrors of sports and social media inside of like real life.
Yeah, man. Just what made me really start thinking about it, bro, is why does a basketball player make $250 million and a police officer makes $70,000 a year?
Yeah.
Out here literally putting his life on the line every day, protecting and serving. School teachers, molding the next minds, the next leaders of America, making $50,000 a year. These are the people who really are changing the world, the people that are really making a difference. We paying basketball players, football players, baseball players, millions and millions of dollars. Why? Because they bigger than everybody? They just have big parents.
You got good genes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think too, and you know, we all play sports because sports is near and dear to us. But I think sports is a skill set, but I think teaching math is a skill set.
Yeah, way more important one.
I think science, English. You know how I feel about English. I think, but if you really look at it, and you go back to the gladiators when they was in the Coliseum, did you have the smart people in there, or you had the monsters in there?
That's how it's always gonna be. We don't want to see 2 5'5" dudes clubbing each other.
I want some beasts in there. And that's who you are. You're sports athletes, or your best of who we have as far as athletics.
Physical, just physical specimens.
Yeah.
But that's not really something that you can put the work in.
Yeah.
But you can't work on being 6'5", 250. like it don't matter how hard you work. That ain't good, you know, man.
Dude, goodness, you right. All that. I don't know, man. Hey guys, research for yourself, man. It might be a thing to it.
Yeah, man. Look into it. I ain't saying I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a theorist of sorts, though.
Yeah, I'm a realist, man. Like real life, and real life is stranger than fiction. You know that.
Hey. For real.
You know that.
That's a great quote. For real, for real.
You know that. But yeah, man. I think today was a good one. Give you something to think about. You know, we usually on here laughing and having a good time. I had a great time with this one, but this was something that we do need to think about, because I think the more we come together, the better off everyone is.
Yeah.
So I don't care, man, if you're in the Philippines, you're in Germany, China, Iraq, Iran, man, Texas. Man, like, people are people. You're going to have people that's doing crazy stuff over here, crazy stuff over there. But don't just settle for the eye test.
Yeah.
Come together, pull your resources, do your research, and then don't fall for that old okie doke.
Yeah, that's for sure. And anytime you plug in on a computer, anytime you www.anything, come check out This Is My Moment. We got these hot shirts on sale. You see us matching in here. We twinsies today. Get your This Is My Moment shirt, and we even got them where you can customize them to your own liking. This is just the way we rocking them today. Fashion is everything, man. We positive and we fashionable at the same time. Don't forget.
Dig that. Hey, man, here's the thing. Do your research. Don't just be a sheep. It's easy to follow, but it takes integrity, it takes resolve to stand on your own and be your own person and live by your writing.
There you go.
So, hey, do your research.
Form your own path.
And at the end of the day, go get it!
Join the movement, we bringing people together, bringing positivity, making changes for the better. Cause it's all about growth, all about success.